welcome to AC Studio. Before we dive into the review of the latest JoyToy Necrons action figures, I want to take a moment to ask for your support. As you may know, I've been working very hard on my 1:18 scale scratch build Land Raider, and I would greatly appreciate your help. If you enjoy my content and want to see more projects like this, please consider supporting me through Super Thanks. Your support will go a long way in helping me bringing more exciting projects to life. So thank you in advance for your support. In the last video, I have reviewed the Necron Overlord. In this video, we're going to look at the Immortals with Tesla Carbines and the Immortals with Gauss Blasters. So which are these two here? Tesla? Each pack comes with two figures, so let's just open it. So it comes with two figures, placed side by side with each other in a plastic case. Looks very nice like that. This reminds me of the JoyToy own line of figures, Battle of the Star series, in which they place three figures next to each other and have weapons on the side. I like the way it was packed. Alright, and now I'm gonna open the Gauss Blasters. Again, the packaging is similar to the Immortals with Tesla Carbines, and then we have two figures next to each other and also the set of blasters on the side. This figure is virtually the same as the Immortals with the Tesla Carbines. Each figure comes with exchangeable left and right hand, which is good. Be careful when you pull the arm out though, because it is very hard, so you need to do that very carefully. And I find it a little bit tricky to pull it out. Alright, done. So this is the same joint as the Battle Sisters, and it is a little bit bigger as compared to the Death Corps, right? But still handled it very carefully. But the great thing is the hands also come with a spare joint, which is really good. So if you break that one, you got a spare one here. Good. The problem is I cannot able to put this out at the moment. That is my biggest issue. So I need to pull it out very carefully too. Alright, I pulled it out successfully. And then push in there. Oh, okay. It's very easy to push it in. Alright. Just hard to pull it out, so be careful of that. And then you can hold the gun like that. That's good. And then you just push his hand in there. This pipe is actually quite big, so it is not as soft. Because the pipe is not a single pipe, rather it is a molding of two pipes stick together. So it is actually rather hard. So what happens is that when I try to twist this in there, it kind of bounces back. So you need to be aware of that. But of course, once you put this hand in there, which I'm going to do now, then it won't bounce back. Alright, done. The first thing I will do in this video is quality check. Checking everything, if everything is alright, and also look at the articulation at the same time, because if I check everything, I'll move the joints at the same time as well. So let's look at everything together at once. So the head, again, yep, that's okay. Everything seems fine. It can turn a little bit, but because the back of the head connects with the spine, so you cannot really do much anyway. But it can still turn pretty well, which I really appreciate. Alright, so yep, it cannot really able to look down. Barely. It cannot really able to look down too much, but that's fine. And cannot really able to look up as well. So, well, that's the nature of the design, unfortunately, because everything's connected together. Alright, the hand looks fine. Everything's fine. You can rotate 360. Technically, it can rotate, but because of this shoulder piece, you cannot really able to move it up 180 degree for the elbow joint, and you can rotate 90 degrees up as well. The wrist, it can rotate down and up a little bit, but it cannot do much because of the nature of the design. This circular piece here, right? So that's, you can't do much about it, right? The waist can rotate. Well, technically you can rotate 360 degrees though, I think. But technically you can, but you won't do that anyway because this piece is blocking it. But you can do that if you want to force it. It's not recommended though. And then kick up 90 degrees. Okay, joint looks fine so far. And you got this rotating thigh, and then you got more than 90 degrees knee joint. And lastly, ankle. Ankle, it can rotate really well because it is a very skinny figure, that's why. But cannot really able to tilt a bit. Now you can tilt a little bit, you can do that, that's fine. Yep. And that sums up the articulation. It's actually quite a simple figure in terms of articulation, but looks great. I really like it. And the other one should be okay as well. I tested already. It seems all the joints are in good order. Yep, alright. Now, let's have a look at the next 30 seconds on the details, and I'll come back and tell you what I think. On the warrior is pretty simple. Unlike the overlord, which has a lot of battle damage details, this one doesn't have any battle damage details. Well, the simple reason is because they're mass producing them, right? They're not special characters, they're just like soldiers, right? And there's no way they can have different battle damages on each of the figures, right? And otherwise they have to, make more moldings, and then it will cost more to make them in factory, and even cost more to the consumers like us. As I said before, I really love the gold colors. That really shiny and really reflective. And look at it under different lighting, right? It looks really great. Look at that. And I love the spine. That spine looks really cool. And again, just like Overlord, the spine is in soft plastic. The pipes are very soft pipes, except that one. That one, there are two pipes, but it is actually a molding, a single molding together. And the pipes are a little bit hard as compared to this one, but it's looking really nice. Look at this. It doesn't look simple. It looks complicated. And the Gauss Blasters, look at it. The color is okay. It doesn't any like highlighting, or lighting effects on this, but that is not too bad. And it also got a hold at the nozzle, which is good. Cheap figures, they don't have the hole on it, so it doesn't look that realistic, but this one's good. And then on the Tesla Carbines, again, the figure is virtually the same figure as this one, right? The only major difference is the weapon. So this is the Tesla. The pipe on this one doesn't look that good though, so it doesn't have any highlighting. It's just, it's a soft plastic. It looks really thick. Doesn't look that great, but the rest of the details are really good. Look at this detail, really nice. I wish it also has the lighting effects on it. Looks like the lights are, shining through or shining out. Also got a hole in it. All right, and then you got this like gunmetal style or silver weathering, which is okay. And the other two, looks the same. And that summarizes my thoughts on the details and painting. In a conclusion, I will say these figures are must-get figures because the Immortals are pretty much the very first Necron figures ever released by Gamesworkshop back in the mid-90s. I still remember I had the first miniature figure when I was at high school. Unlike the Overlord, I couldn't find any QC issues on any of these figures. So that is why I'm really happy with them, and they look really great. The painting looks really nice. Look at the way how it looks like under different lighting, right? You see, this is absolutely amazing. Particularly under the green color. Under the green, it definitely matches Necron's theme. And also because they come in 2 packs and they are a little bit cheaper than the single pack, which is to be released soon. So I highly recommend to get the 2 packs when they're still available. Otherwise, you have to pay a little bit more on each of these figures. So that comes to the end of this video, and I hope you like this video. Tell me what you think. If you haven't got it, let me know. I'm gonna get it after watching this video. My next video will be on the Death Mask. So stay put on the bell button. Alright, speak to you next time. Bye for now.